Yes.
Here we are. Welcome to another Discover WSCS. We started taking you last week through our Portrait of a Graduate. We talked about how important it is that we want students that leave Winston-Salem Christian School to have an authentic relationship with Jesus Christ. And that L was for love the Lord. This week is intellectual curiosity, and we're going to share a little bit with you guys about what it means as we are students and we shape and form our students with their time here. What does this concept of intellectual curiosity mean? So we're just going to talk a little bit about that for the next couple minutes and give you a glimpse of Winston-Salem Christian School.
Do you want to tell them where our setting is this week?
You're right. We are in a different setting this week. This is brand new to us. This is called our Discovery Barn, and it's going to be used by our ELC through third grade, and probably some of our fourth and fifth graders as well. This time next year, we'll have some animals inside of here, and we will have a white barn fence that surrounds this area, because what better way to learn about God's creation than being able to experience it? And so this is a new program that we're going to have here. We're excited to bring it and allow students to just kind of have some hands-on education outside of the classroom, out here in this beautiful weather. And so look and stay tuned for information about our Discovery Barn. There'll be contests to name animals and see what all is going to be held inside of this place here behind us.
And so that would bring me to another way that we like to make our education come alive, and we like to make our Bible come alive to our students. So one of the things that we do here is we don't teach Bible just as a separate class. We do biblical integration across classrooms. But I have two friends I want to join us today. Violet and Braden, come on in. Stand right there in front of Dr. Wolf. Violet and Braden are from Miss Bishop's first grade class, and they are making the Bible come alive for you today. Violet and Braden, can you share something you've learned from your class? Go for it.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Whom shall I be afraid? When my enemies, even my foes, come upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumble and fell. Though in hosts encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war shall rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing that I desire of the Lord, and that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze upon the beauty of the Lord, and to seek him in his temple. In the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion. He shall set me upon a rock. And now my head shall be lifted above my enemies round about me. Therefore I will offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord. Hear me, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy on me and answer me. When thou sayest, seek my face, my heart says unto thee, thy face, O Lord, I will seek.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! Violet, Braden, that was amazing. Would I find that in Psalms?
Psalms 27, 1-3.
Psalm 27, 1 through 9.
That was
Oh
impressive.
my goodness, that was impressive. I bet Miss Bishop is missing you. You guys want to head back to class?
Mhm.
Wow, thank you so
Thanks
much
for joining us,
sharing
you
that.
guys.
Go ahead.
Bye, guys. See you later.
So we make the Bible come alive. Not only is the memorization a very important educational tool, but so is the fact that we are equipping them with the confidence of the Scripture. And so we are really excited about what happens in first grade, but we are excited about the experiential learning all across grades. So we actually call our outside of the classroom education, our trips that we take, experiential learning. And so COVID has hit us hard this year and hasn't really allowed us to do much out of the classroom traveling. But in typical years, our 8th grade class and maybe even some of our high school students will join us for a trip to Washington, D.C. That's probably my favorite time of the year. And we will we'll go experience all of the museums in Washington, D.C. and just learn how to take care of ourselves on an overnight trip away from our parents. But it's everything from International Spy Museum to the Bible Museum to Congress and all the monuments and stops in between.
Yeah, I think experiential education really hits at the heart of intellectual curiosity. We love what happens in the classroom, but there is so much education that happens outside of the classroom, and we want to make sure that we offer that here at Winston-Salem Christian School. And so whether it's a experiential trip that we do, whether it's a discovery barn or an outdoor classroom that we've had built this year for us, we want to develop and infuse this element of just curiosity that happens, because we want education to happen not just for the sake of a grade or education, but we want these students to become lifelong learners. And so just the trips that we do and the experiences that we offer help develop some of that curiosity. But we also have some of the traditional things. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how in the classroom that curiosity is developed?
Well, we specifically choose those trips to kind of mirror what's going on in the classroom. And so we have a really distinct plan that we kind of go through to make sure that your kids are getting everything that they need to prepare them for college. And so one of the things that we do is we try to offer several different levels of classes, specifically in the high school, so that, if your student is a student that would thrive in just the regular college prep environment, we have a class for that. If your student needs to be pushed a little and need a little bit more rigorous, instruction, we can do that at the honors level. And then we also offer AP classes. We have 10 different AP classes as of right now, with plans to expand as needed, so that we can make sure that we're providing every student with the experience that they need specifically that's the best fit for them. We also offer dual enrollment classes, so if you want to try to get ahead and get some of those college courses under your belt, we have the availability to provide that for your students. And we also have a lot of creative electives that we use to stimulate that intellectual curiosity. Right now, the students are all actually doing their course requests for the fall, so they're voting on which classes they're most interested in taking. And that allows us to really tailor our curriculum and our course offerings to the things that kids are really interested in. Some of the ones that we're really excited about for the fall, we're going to continue to expand our gaming class. That's been really popular, specifically with our middle schoolers, but we're looking forward to, expanding upon that. We're looking to add some fashion design classes with Miss Rudman, continue building on the things that Miss Martin is doing with Photoshop, photo editing, video editing, and then we're also doing some backstage design classes in the theater arts area. And so I feel for the size of our school, we give our students a lot of opportunities, a lot of choices, and a lot of ways to express their creativity and really kind of delve into the things that really get them excited about learning.
Yeah, I think this is one of the things that, look, at every school, it's kind of, everybody talks about academics. It's an important part that your school has, and, where kids go off to college, and we're excited, and we're going to share information as we have National Signing Day tomorrow. We're going to share more information coming forward about scholarships and college opportunities and things like that. But at the end of the day, at some point, kids are going to stop formal education. And so this idea of building curiosity is really important, because even though when you finish at formal education, you don't want students to stop learning. And so as we can tap into that curiosity and see them develop and not just pursue a grade, but pursue a passion, and be able to utilize gifts that God has given them, it just opens up a whole new level of learning for students. And so we're excited about the things that are going on. I think one of the things that makes it really unique here is the makeup of our student body, because it's not just one group of people developing curiosity. There are people from around the world.
25% of our high school are made up of international students from all over the world, and so that their experiences, their culture, the things that they've gone through in life, they're able to bring that to the discussions in the classroom and enrich the conversations. So instead of just hearing in history class about a region of the world, you might have someone in your class that's from that area that can speak to it. And I mean, what a better way to learn about it than for people that have actually been there.
Next week, the O in Lions. Ownership. In a world that really likes to pass the buck to somebody else and not take responsibility, one of the things that we are constantly going to talk to our kids about is to take ownership for decisions that are made, both positive and negative. How do we get kids to take ownership of making positive impacts, and then how do we get kids to make better decisions once they own a mistake, they recognize it, they seek forgiveness for it. They're all kind of my favorites. I know I say that every week, but I am looking forward to next week to talk about this concept of ownership.
Are we finished?
You got anything else?
Yeah, don't people want to know how to apply?
Oh, maybe.
That's right.
Yeah.
What do they do?
So basically, if you feel like we might be a good fit for your child, you feel like this is the community you want to be a part of, the first step is going to be, if you're local, to come and take a tour. Let's walk around the campus. Let me get to know your student so that I can answer the questions that are unique to your child. And then after that, if you're feeling good about it, you would submit an application. It's very, very simple. It takes about 10 minutes to fill out. We basically just get some contact information for you so that we can continue the conversation. And then at that point, if we have space in the classroom for you, we would begin the enrollment process. And that's basically where we get into the nitty gritty of, who can pick your kid up, what allergies do they have. We get records, all those detailed pieces. I walk you through that process, and then you're officially a Lion, and we send you your t-shirt. So I'm here to be a resource to walk you through all the steps. I try to make it as easy on you as possible, but please reach out, email me at admissions@wschristian.com, call us at 759-7762, or just visit our website. It's a wealth of information. You can see pictures and kind of judge for yourself whether, what we have is what your child needs.
Hey, we will see you next Wednesday at 12 o'clock. If you're interested and like this, do us a favor. Share this with the community. We are a school that really seeks to be involved in Winston-Salem. And it's a neat opportunity to have this local impact as a school with this mix of global flavor with all of our students. So if you enjoy us, like us, share us, and we look forward to sharing more with you next week at 12 o'clock on Wednesday. Have a great afternoon.